So it's been a pretty crazy week entering into almost the end of the month of September. And let's go ahead and start off with a couple of things going across the entire gaming world, so to speak. Now, mind you, I'm not going to go off and bombarding you with a bunch of explanations of what's going on with every single thing. I'm just going to I'm going to be short and sweet and straight to the point. All right, so starting off with Microsoft. So, what is it that Microsoft said that they were trying to do regarding the whole PlayStation 5 pre-order fiasco? Well, guess what? They fell into their own trap as well. They ended up going through the same process, and to top it all off, they ended up having much more higher sales in the Xbox One X going off in regards to the Xbox Series X. It seems that people were still confused about the whole title between Xbox One X and Xbox Series X or Xbox Series S and so on and so forth. Microsoft, come on guys, you have a bunch of minds collaborating, great minds mind you. I'm not biased, I have an appreciation for every single console, PC and the like and so on and so forth. But come on guys, y'all could have done a better job, could have named it Xbox Evolution or something like that. At this point, Xbox Refrigerator, consider what it looks like. But anyways, so next time, have a plan and stick to it rather than start mouthing off and saying that, yeah, Sony did this and Sony did that. And look, you guys fell into the exact same problem. But anyways, lesson learned, right? Moving on. So Microsoft ended up purchasing Bethesda Studios. What does that mean for you hardcore fans of Doom and Fallout alike? Does that possibly mean that you guys have to start sticking now to exclusive gaming to the Xbox? Well, only time will tell. With that being said, there's not enough information to go on regarding what Microsoft's plans is to be carrying on into cross-platforming and so on and so forth. And also, another alerting news is that Microsoft intends to buy Sega. Why though? I don't get it. I mean, it seems to me at this point, Microsoft is just trying to pull out another Disney, buying one thing after another. Now, mind you, they may have the capital to do it, but is it really a smart move considering, you know, that they still can't seem to have a set out plan and considering their finances and, you know, what is it that who are they going to keep when it comes to the purchasing of these transactions? You know, do they plan on keeping the same people on board? Do they plan on bringing new people on board? Only time will tell with that as well. But I really hope that Sonic doesn't get defaced in regards to this transaction. So moving on, Sony now has announced that, and it's a bit of a sad news, I'm sorry to say, guys, that some launch titles like Miles Morales, for example, which would also be available for previous gen, that being the PlayStation 4, will not have a code that will help those people transition over to the PS5. So, for those of you who are fortunate enough to purchase to pre-purchase or pre-order the PlayStation 5, good job. And I hope y'all plan ahead as well. But as far as Miles Morales goes and other titles that are pending confirmation on that update, that they won't also have a code that will allow you to transition over. Sorry guys, but yeah, so make a move as soon as you can. That being said, GameStop and other retailers have announced that tomorrow a new round of pre-orders will begin. But as it may have been heard and said, that it may come with a bit of a catch. That being said, that even though people will get the chance to pre-order tomorrow, they may not be able to get the console until after launch day. It's a bit unusual. But, you know, at this point, I mean, if y'all were looking forward to it and, you know, didn't get the chance to do so, you know, via your own circumstances, I'd say, why not? You know, other people will get a chance at towards launch day, and it may not be the most fortunate or may not be the best, smartest move to do, considering it's one of the hottest items going off this year, heading in towards the holidays. So, what's going on in the world of Nintendo? Well, Nintendo has a couple of games going on. You know, if you're looking up into their page, they're saying that there's a bunch of indie games coming up. You know, they have a bundle going on because why not? You know, they have this weird, freaky story. It has to do with the, you know, Japanese RPG kind of thing. I'm not too sure. I was never a big fan of those kind of like those interactive games where you have to make a decision. It just kind of plays out, you know, like an anime episode or so on and so forth, you know, to each their own. And yesterday, as Nintendo launched a couple of more games for the collection for the SNES and NES as well. So that's good to hear, and you know, and always good to see that we have there going on. And also, Nintendo has confirmed that they do plan on releasing a new Switch model within this century. Now, why do I say this century? Well, if you look at their page or look upon the conversation they had, it says 20XX. So safe to say we're expecting a new model sometime this century. Now, as far as all that goes, as to what exactly are they confirming on upgrading, what is it gonna have, or is it gonna be a new model all in itself, or is it gonna be a hardware integrated thing or software integrated thing? We don't know, but at least and at last we have confirmation from Nintendo themselves that they will be releasing a new console. But as far as that goes, guys, while this is still going on, stay safe, make wise decisions, so that y'all will get the chance to see what Nintendo brings towards the future and on the table to compete with the monsters coming up this holiday. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys next time.